This is what our show lives for. Now, I want to examine this tape because Cumia, this made me like Cumia. Weird Science is the intro. You remember this? This is how I introed today's show, the first episode. Whoa! Do you remember the show, Weird Science? It goes like this. Weird Science. Something like a recipe. Bits and pieces, 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 pieces. Then it goes into this chorus where it's like, is it real? My creation. Ooh, it's my creation. My creation. And then I go, then it says some other stuff. But anyway, we've been talking about Weird Science a lot. Now, why is this important? Well, Count Cumia are one of our top prized vamps. Does these things where he's got a finished basement. I don't know if you knew this. Now, something you don't know about me, I hate basements, a.k.a. layers. Now, where does a vampire sleep? Underground. Where does Cumia spend most of his time? Underground. In his basement. You think, I'm a millionaire. It's summer. With an A-H. I'm in Long Island. I got this beautiful pool. I got this beautiful house. What do you want to be underground for? Basements are for people who can't afford to be above ground. Now, millionaires don't know this. How many MTV Cribs episodes have we seen where people go, nah, come to the basement. This is where all the partying happens. Listen, you're a millionaire. Build the party room on the ground level. Dummy. It's not your parents' house. The fun entertainment world doesn't mean to be in the basement with no windows under the earth. But it does for Cumia. Where does the Count sleep? I don't know. What's the Count's sister's name? Her name is Dawn. What is Dawn? I don't know. Sunrise? The time when vampires got to go bed. So the Count likes to spend most of his time in the basement. I don't know why. He has installed a stage, and I'm not kidding. The stage is shaped similar to a coffin. Now, what goes on this stage in this brightly lit basement that looks like a rich Jewish person's basement in the suburbs? What goes on in this basement? Karaoke. Did he set it up like a cool bar with lights and all this stuff? He could afford that, right? Did he set it up like that? No. It's overhead can lighting with soft white 60-watt bulbs in every canister. The place is lit up like a Sam's Club. You could see everything. There are no shadows. There are so many lights. I don't know about you, but when I go to a karaoke bar, if it was lit up like a Walmart, I wouldn't be able to really get in the groove. Why doesn't Cumia do cool party lighting in his basement? No one knows. Something to do with him being a vampire. Anyway, he's been live periscoping his karaoke sessions over and over and over again. And occasionally somebody will post him in the Bring Back group and be like, oh, fuck, the Count's live doing karaoke. People tune in. They're able to chat with him on Periscope and see all of his other party goers do karaoke. Now, this tape that I'm about to show you is from a karaoke session that took place last week. It was towards the end of the night, and Cumia had enough showing off and singing. And he was hanging out in the basement. This was Sunday night, I believe. He was having a July 4th party. He was hanging out in the basement. He was kicking it, talking. And he always films these Periscope karaoke sessions. Now, somebody picked up his camera that he was streaming on Periscope with and starts moving it around the room. And they go up to the Count Cumia and they start reading Periscope chat comments. And this is what happened. Ladies and gentlemen, the newest tape. And I call this one Weird Science.
Someone really wants to talk to you. Weird science. Science. Someone really wants you to sing weird science. They have been asking you for a very long time.
Weird science.
The tapes. You've been taped. Okay. There it was. You want to see it again? Works much better as a video than... So they're in the basement. The camera's moving around the room. You see all these fucking dopes everywhere. And the girl behind the camera goes, they've been asking you to sing Weird Science all night. Because in the chat, our listeners have been asking him to sing Weird Science. He looks right in the lens and does this.
Science. Someone really wants you to sing weird science. They have been asking you for a very long time.
Weird science.
The tapes. Then the tapes logo comes in, of course. But there it is. That is a beautiful tape. I forgot who made this. Was this Yates? Who made this tape? Let's see. Let's find out and give him credit because this one was great. Trenton Sowell made this one. New guy in the BBG. Trenton Sowell. Sowell. Beautiful tape. Amazing. Got Cumia to say weird science. This is what our show lives for. Now, I want to examine this tape because Cumia, this made me like Cumia. Look at his face when he says weird science. I'm going to pause it right here. Now, I've watched this tape 980 times because of this part. Watch this. Watch this.
Someone really wants you to sing weird science. Science. Someone really wants you to sing weird science. They have been asking you for a very long time.
Weird science.
Look at his face. Look at that face. There is something about how this is filmed. How it's this floating camera that ends up in his face. And he says, weird science, looks at the lens, and gives this smile where you go, I love him. I think he's great. I like the Count. What is the Count shirt? They're all saying, look at the Count shirt. He was shit-faced. He's an adorable old vamp sometimes. Yeah! It's just like Gavin, how sometimes we love these guys. Watch this. Let's watch it one more time. I love this one. You can watch this on the Bring Back group, Red Bar Radio.
Someone really wants you to sing weird science. They have been asking you for a very long time.
Weird science.
Gets me. I really watch that over and over again. There's something, the production value is so rich in there, just how it all worked out. We were dying. We were watching that live. We were dying. So now we're friends with the Count. What's wrong with the Count? He's cool. Let's watch another while we're on the Count. You want to do two Counts back to back? Look at this. Somebody found this. Here's another tape. I'm introducing never before seen tape from the Count's lair. Let's see what he says this time. Remember, we do accuse him of being a vamp. He is a sheriff. He is got a lot of lore. He's a myth. Watch this.
I want to bite it. I want to bite it. I want to leave fucking blood and bite marks.
The tapes. Okay.
I want to bite it. I want to bite it. I want to leave fucking blood and bite marks.
The tape state. Okay, there it is. Lovely video posted by Mike Skog. Another edition of the tapes. We found all this footage. By the way, for every one piece of thing I show you, there's 10 other things that are insane. They have gone back. The heads have gone back and they have found hours compiled together. You compile together. It's hours of times Cumia has talked about vampires, biting, drinking blood. I mean, it never ends. We'd be here all day if I was showing you that. So that's brand new stuff from the Count. Typical vamp, they're saying. Strikes again. He just can't stop biting. We would like to join Compound, so if you want to tweet to them and say, get Red Bar on Compound. Let's do that.
Gino is flat broke. Gino ain't got no money. Flat broke. He's always looking so damn crummy. Flat broke Gino. Ain't nobody think he's funny. He can't move out of the